Hello and welcome back to Tuesdays with Tom. I'm Greg. I want to speak about the DSS course approval numbers and the DSS vendor numbers that you may not be aware of. So let's see if we can dig into this and make some sense of it. First, let's start by saying it is the responsibility of administrators to verify that every course included in the administrator recertification process has been approved by the Department of Social Services Administrator Certification section. Department-approved courses have a DSS course approval number that indicates the vendor, approved hours, subject, and the unique course ID. Additionally, only approved vendors with a DSS vendor number may teach these courses. Community Care Options is a vendor, and we have several vendor types that we work with. So let's start with the DSS vendor number. The DSS vendor number has 11 digits, a 7-digit sequence starting with 2 and ending with a 3-digit vendor ID, followed by a 3-digit program ID, then a final digit 1 or 2, indicating whether it's initial certification or continuing education. I know that sounds confusing, but we're going to make sense of it in a minute. So, for instance, our RCFE vendor number is 2000079-740-2. Here in this number, the 079 serves as our designated vendor ID. The number 740 refers to RCFE, and the 2 signifies that we are a continuing education vendor. So let's look at the course approval number now. The DSS course approval number consists of 12 digits. The initial 3 digits represent the vendor identification number, followed by a 4-digit segment in which the first 2 digits denote the course duration in hours, and the remaining 2 indicate the subject code. The final 5 digits serve as a unique identifier for that specific course. For example, the ARF livestream course number for emergency and disaster plans is your facility prepared is 079-0401-36287. So the number 079 is our vendor ID. The number 04 means 4 hours, and then the number 01 is the laws and regulations subject code. And then the 36287 is the unique course ID. So that may all seem confusing as I rattle it off, but there is a guide that we can share with you. And there's also some explanation about this on the DSS website. A few reminders. As administrators, as certificate holders, you must complete your continuing education as in-person or as live stream, except that 20 of the required 40 hours may be completed through an approved self-paced online course. And then of course, no more than 10 hours in any given day can be used for continuing education. So even if you've gone to a 10-hour live or live stream course, you cannot do additional online coursework after that. All program types are required to complete 4 hours of education on laws, regulations, policies, and procedural standards relevant to their respective programs. And RCFE, Residential Care Facility for Elderly, must include an additional 8 hours of training focused on Alzheimer's disease and related dementias. These are just a few things that we get questions on quite a bit here at Community Care Options. So if you have any questions about this video or what you've heard in this video, feel free to reach out to us and we can make sense of it. But as I said, we do have a document that we can share on our website that can make sense of this. Thanks for joining us again. I hope all is well on your end of the camera, because on this end, we're doing pretty well. Thanks again. Take care.